Hello and welcome to Disney and Beyond, your one-stop shop for all things Disney and pop culture. Apologies again for the radio silence from Disney and Beyond over the last 2 weeks. I've been pretty ill, ended up in hospital. Really long story, which I won't bore you with, but I think I'm on the mend now, finally. I've kicked the chest infection in the backside, and I'm off the antibiotics now, so hopefully I will be better and I can get back to doing some regular videos. But this little box here turned up yesterday, so I thought I'd get the first video back out after a big 2 week break. So yeah, this is Loot Anime. It's a monthly subscription box from Loot Crate. In the UK it's £28 a month, and that includes your shipping and handling fees. You can get a if you have a Crunchyroll subscription, premium subscription, you can get a 15% discount on the new anime box. So I actually only pay £23, I think it is at the moment. It's full of anime goodies. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, it's full of lots of, usually 5 items, I think. 4 to 5 items each month. They say it's worth over $60, which, to be fair, most months the value is probably there. But yeah, the theme this month I do believe is survival. The IPs in it were, I think, Death Note, Dead Man Wonderland, Naruto, and there was one other that I can't remember. So, because I can't remember it, let's get this little box open. Okay, as usual, we've got an incredibly packed box. I don't know if you can see that. I have my trusty assistant to on hand, as always. The first item out looks like it's going to be a t-shirt. Now, what is this t-shirt? Let's have a look at this. This will be the Dead Man Wonderland item. Can't quite see that on the camera there, so we'll bring it on and we'll bring it down a little bit. There we go, that's Dead Man Wonderland. Now, I haven't seen Dead Man Wonderland or read the manga, but it's apparently about a guy who, it's an action horror. There's a massive anomaly in Japan, as always, and it's destroyed most of Tokyo. 10 years it shifts, and a guy called Ganta Igarashi, a seemingly ordinary student attending Nagano Prefecture's middle school, is an escapee and survivor of a great earthquake. His no memories of the tragedy and has lived a normal life. All changes when a strange person covered in blood and crimson armour floats through his classroom windows. Grinning madly, the Red Man massacres Ganta's entire class, but instead of killing him, embeds a red crystal shard in Ganta's chest. Within days of the massacre, Ganta is subjected to a kangaroo court as a suspect and is sentenced to death at Dead Man Wonderland, a prison that doubles as a theme park. That to me sounds really interesting. I had to research that, I had to look that up when I saw Dead Man Wonderland was one of the IPs. But yeah, as I say, I've never seen it, I've never read the manga, but having read that and looking at the design on the t-shirt, that actually does really sound interesting, so I'm probably going to give that a go at some point. Hopefully it'll be on Crunchyroll, if not I'll have to find it somewhere else. But I really like the t-shirt. It's black. Most of the t-shirts in these boxes are black. Occasionally you get some colour. Occasionally, this one that I'm wearing today, the Trigun, came from a previous Loot Anime box, and that's white. So, but yeah, I really like the design of that. It's definitely me. It's dark, it's creepy, it's really cool. I like that. So, next item, we've got the usual every month in Loot Anime. You get a manga, which I really like because it gives you a chance to read something you got. And this month, I don't know if you can say, there you go, we've got Black Clover. Again, not a property I know anything about. Looks kind of cool though. This is a loot. They usually loot anime exclusive covers, so the cover of this book you can only get in the box, which is quite cool. Um, Again, not heard of Black Clover, so that's a new one for me to try. This is a good month for me actually with the properties because it gives me some new ideas of things to try out. I've got quite a collection of manga now from Blue Arrow. They always give you the first volume, which is helpful because who wants to come halfway through a story? But yeah, I like that. That looks like it's going to be interesting. Um, they don't usually have a blurb on the back, unfortunately, so I can't tell you what it's about, but yeah, I'm going to give that a go at some point. Right, next item. Aha, what we got here? This must be, this is the Death Note item. We've got some Death Note socks. I can never pronounce this guy's name. Ryukyu, he's the, basically, Death Note, if you haven't seen it or haven't heard of it, is about a boy who finds a notebook and a demon appears, and that's the demon on the socks. A demon appears and whoever he writes in this notebook dies. So you can basically pick anyone, any name, put it in the notebook, and the character will die, essentially. It's another horror, I assume it's action horror, the same as the Dead Man Wonderland. Quite dark, quite creepy. I'm yet to watch the live action version. Netflix made a live action Death Note film, and I haven't seen it yet. I have seen bits and pieces of the anime. Never read the manga, but I have seen bits and pieces of the anime. And what I've seen, I have enjoyed. It's very, very dark, but that's like most anime horror. Most anime horror is pretty dark and pretty grim at times. But yeah, they're really cool socks. Always need socks. The quality looks great. The t-shirt quality is always good in these boxes as well. And they're usually official licensed products. The Death Note is definitely an official licensed product as it's got the markings all over the label. So, yeah, like those, I'll wear those. Everyone needs socks, especially in the UK where it gets cold in the winter. So, yeah, they're really cool. And, yeah, I like those. Right, next item. We have the Naruto item. This is Sasuke Uchiha, I think I pronounced that right, who is kind of Naruto's rival in the anime and manga. I've seen the anime, haven't seen the manga. These models are very good, very, very detailed. Actually, let's have a look at it, shall we? Let's take it out of the box and have a look. If you haven't seen Naruto and you don't know who Sasuke is, he's basically the last of his ninja clan. His sole focus is to avenge the destruction of his clan by killing his brother, essentially. He, as I say, he's quite he would be like the stoic character. He's kind of like the straight-faced character. He's in most of the episodes, yeah, he's basically, as I say, Naruto's kind of rival, I guess. Most of the models when you get them from Japan have to be slightly constructed, you don't have to put them all together, but usually there's a few bits that you need to clip together. Last month we got a Gintama figure, which was a very, very nice figure. Really, really good. Very, very detailed. They're usually really good quality. Really good quality plastic. And very, very detailed usually for a figure anyway. And I'm glad that Loot Anime have started to do these because the value of them is quite high, because I quite often see them at Comic Con, particularly MCM or Hyper Japan. Yeah, the quality is usually really, really good, and they cost quite a bit, so the majority of the value is probably in the model, but I'm glad that they've started doing them because we've had two now, and concurrently we got one last month and one this month, and it looks to be pretty much the same. So yeah, this is the model. Let's get that on camera, and yeah, there he is. There is Sasuke. If you can see that there, very very detailed again. Very very cool figure. I will definitely be displaying this. The paintwork looks good. The detailing of the hair and the clothing and his scabbard and stuff is very very good. And this one has a stand as well. The Gintama statue last month didn't have a proper stand, so it's kind of a bit precarious because they tend to be top heavy. But this one's got a nice stand, it's got a good base, and yeah, I really like that. And as I say, I like Naruto as well, so they have to try and track down a Naruto figure to go with it, and so you know, even it up. But yeah, that's the figure. I really like that. It's really cool. That's really pleased with that. So yeah, next item. Not a lot left to go. We've just got the usual every month you get a Loot Anime phone charm, and I never use these. For me, it's just a throwaway item because I've got a phone to use the charms on. Even if I did, you know, you don't need a new charm every month. I kind of wish they would do with this what they do in other boxes and give a pin or a badge, because I've got lanyards that I can display those on. And failing that, if they're cool pins, you can make a pin display in a frame. But can't really do a lot with a phone charm, which is unfortunate. But there you go. We've got one item left. Every month they do a poster of artwork, exclusive artwork. This is the Loot Anime character. Can never remember her name, but she's on the poster every month, and this is very much in the style of Dead Man Wonderland and things. Very dark. This is a very dark box, probably because it's October and it's Halloween at the end of the month. But yeah, this is basically, and then on the back of it, it says everything that you got in the box. What the theme of the month is, and as you can see, it's survival. We've got everything that we've got in this box today. So, that was it. That was Loot Anime. Okay, so this is everything we got in the box. We got the Sasuke figure, the Black Clover manga, the Death Note socks, and Dead Man Wonderland t-shirt. Couple of IPs here that I'd never heard of or never seen. I have heard of, I can't remember if I've heard of Black Clover or not. Definitely haven't heard of or seen Dead Man Wonderland. I'm going to give that a try. Really good stuff this month. I'm quite pleased with it. Value wise, as I say, the models, off the top of my head I can't remember how much they are, but I remember they are quite expensive. You're probably looking at around £20–25 maybe for one of these. Maybe a bit less. It's between 50 and 25. 50 and 25? 15 and 25. Because I have seen them, and they are cheap. The t-shirt probably around 12 quid. At a Comic Con, 10 to 12. The manga probably about 8 quid, 10 quid maybe. The socks probably about the same. Not entirely sure what socks cost these days. But yeah, value wise, I think the value is possibly there. I don't think the value is the $60 plus that the great claim it is. But value of what I paid, the £23, I think is definitely there. But value wise to me personally, I will get use out of it because I will display the figure, I will wear the t-shirt, I will wear the socks, I will read the manga. Let's say the phone charm is just a throwaway item, so you can't really count that as an item. But yeah, I think this has been a good box. The last couple have actually been good boxes. But yeah, that was Loot Anime for the month of October with the theme of survival. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, as it really helps us out and is very much appreciated. If you don't want to miss any more Disney and Beyond content, which will hopefully get back to its regular schedule, whack that subscribe button, as again really helps the channel to grow and is very much appreciated. I've got a few things planned this month, being Halloween. I'm going to do a few Halloween themed Friday features, so keep an eye out for those over the next couple of weeks. There won't be one this week, but they hopefully will get back to normal next week. As I say, I'm going to do some things. I won't tell you what they are, but they are planned and in the works. And that's really about it from us today. As I say, apologies again for being radio silent and not being able to do anything, but hopefully that will change from this week onwards. But until next time, to infinity and beyond.